And I would like to apologize to Austin Creed and his family for the remarks of my broadcast partner being grossly exaggerated, unnecessary, and unwarranted.
Well, he cut his hair. I got to give him credit for that one. But we didn't know he had worms.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is for the Anarchy Tag Team titles. Suspended high above the ring. You can see them there on your screen, fans. And that is the object of 6 men's desire. It is noted that the Hollywood Brunettes, DeLay and Hawkins, have had problems all their own. It's almost as if the tag team champions are bystanders in this entire affair.
Greg Hunter, I had to correct you on one mistake you made a few minutes ago. There actually is a championship advantage in this match. The Awesome Attraction could let DeLay and Hawkins and the Hollywood Brunettes duke it out. While those 4 guys are fighting, they could grab the ladder, go up, climb the belts, and they're done. That's
an advantage every team shares, though. There is no disqualification, there are no countouts, and there cannot be a draw. Therefore, there is no championship advantage, and what in the bloody blue blazes are DeLay and Hawkins trying to do other than kill themselves? They've set a chair up here in the middle of the ring, folks, and they're still like a good 10 feet short. And, well, the attraction puts an end to that ineffective plan rather quickly, but the Brunettes, the Brunettes got the... Did anybody here miss the point of it being called a ladder match?
Well, you know, sometimes you got to be innovative.
Innovative? At best, we're talking 12 feet. The belts are 25 feet in the air.
Oh, and wait a minute. Now why is Hayden Young, Austin Creed doing this, excuse me?
Austin Creed is hitting the Manifesto, and the Brunettes go down. We may have just witnessed the first double knockout in professional wrestling history from 1 man to 2 opponents.
Well, you know, those lethal hands of Austin Creed, I give him credit where credit's due. The man's got some lethal hands. They should be illegal. They should be outlawed. But, you know, nonetheless, they're lethal.
Well, a ladder finally making its way into the ring in the hands of DeLay and Hawkins.
Greg Hunter, I think this one's going to be well short, too.
Yeah, I think you probably need 2 or 3 of these. One rung on the ladder breaks under the weight of Seth DeLay. This right here, I'm not entirely certain if it's a serious attempt or just sad on the behalf of the challengers.
Of course it's a serious attempt, Greg Hunter. This is for the Anarchy Tag Team Championships.
It is for the Anarchy Tag Team titles. The richest prize for any tag team in NWA Anarchy. But given the expertise that DeLay and Hawkins have with ladders and chairs, one would assume that they realized that was rather short. Kyle Matthews flies, wipes out DeLay and Hawkins. Andrew Alexander taken out from behind by the former television champion and current tag team champion, Hayden Young. Hayden Young measures, he flies, as does his partner, and the attraction, the awesome attraction that is, ends up contributing to the car wreck that's on the arena floor.
Greg Hunter, as you said, this is only the 2nd ladder match in Anarchy's history. Of course, the first one, Chad Parham won the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship against Michael Adrian.
Oh, good grief. I have no idea.
Is he okay?
I'm sure someone will check on him. I have no idea what Andrew Alexander had in mind.
Well, I know we were out partying all night last night. You know, we were celebrating the early release of Paris Hilton and everything. And well, yeah, I was out with the guys last night, you know, and nobody knows how to party quite like Andrew Alexander.
Well, Andrew Alexander, after taking that nasty spill, goes and gets a considerably taller ladder. And now, having designs on those tag team title belts, but we have a tug of war over the ladder. And the awesome attraction, your tag team champions, drop kick DeLay and Alexander to the arena floor. And it looks like the champs, Home Depot special in hand, are looking to make the climb to their tag team title belts. But Adrian Hawkins is in the ring, springboard, and his impact on the ladder throws the Awesome Attraction off balance. They collapse.
Greg Hunter, these 6 men, they're going all out for it. But the thing about it is, what I got to say about Hayden Young and awesome Austin Creed is I don't know what they're thinking.
Oh my Lord.
Wow.
Using the ladder to assist in that double team. And Alexander did his own knees no favors at all, because just as Seth DeLay was driven into the ladder by that senton from Kyle Matthews, the ladder was driven into Alexander's knees.
And double impact on that one too, Greg Hunter. I was just going to question the intelligence of Creed and Young. They should just let the Brunettes and DeLay and Hawkins go at it. Kyle Matthews out smarts, and whoa, big clothesline by awesome Austin Creed. Greg Hunter, this is desire at its best right here. This is a thirst and a hunger for what's hanging 20 feet above the ring.
Austin Creed hauls Matthews up, puts him on the top turnbuckle closest to us. And you see DeLay and Hawkins with the ladder, using it as a weapon, wedging it against the midsection of awesome Austin Creed. But the other ladder, the smaller, looks like a painter's ladder, used as a weapon, and a big clothesline there from Kyle Matthews.
Oh, did you see what Austin Creed did? Just tossed Andrew Alexander off onto the ladder. But Austin Creed gets taken into too, and now we've got basically 5 men down because Adrian Hawkins has found his way back up to a vertical base. He could be the man with the best physical shape in the whole match.
At this point, fans, this match taking a quick toll on everybody's body. A ladder match is not known to be kind to one's career. Seth DeLay and Adrian Hawkins climbing the ladder. Kyle Matthews and the Attraction Hayden Young have similar ideas. They both powerbomb the respective members of that team off the ladder. Young now goes after Matthews, lands on the apron and eats an elbow for his trouble. And Matthews is moving the ladder. I thought the idea was to climb the ladder and get the belts last time I checked.
Well, I don't know quite what he has in mind. He's got a ladder in one corner.
Regardless of what this man has in mind, for whatever reason, I don't think this ends well for anybody. Sent head first into the ladder is awesome Austin Creed. Matthews now looking perhaps to bulldog the man into the ladder, but he finds himself up. Crucifix power bombed straight into the ladder, and the Attraction, big leg drop, leapfrogging the ladder. The impact takes its toll on one half of the tag team champions.
Greg Hunter, look what everybody's putting on the line. We got men down. This is carnage at its best right here. And Greg Hunter, this is only the ladder match. We still have the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship to come and War Games. But one of these 3 teams are going to walk out of here, maybe the tag team champions, but also to a quick visit to the chiropractor's office.
Measuring him up was Andrew Alexander, but now whipped pillar to post, ladder after ladder, impacting on the back of the A-lister, Andrew Alexander, who eats the business end of the ladder, straight in the head. And now, Adrian Hawkins retrieves the deposited ladder. Creed needs to look behind him. Oh, smart reflexes. The quick feet of Creed and Young, your tag team champions.
And wait a minute, Hayden Young pointing back up our entranceway here. And right there,
if I had to guess, that ladder on its own is close to 20 feet. I think I misjudged. We're in a booth elevated 15 feet above the arena floor, and we're still having to look up at the belt, folks. I mean, if I were to guess, those things might be 25, close to 30 feet in the air. And right now, well, the A-lister may not have to worry about the rest of the letters of the alphabet by the time Austin Creed is done with him.
Well, you know what? That right there, I mean, come on. Genetics are a great thing. Why wouldn't he allow the A-lister to pass on his genetics to a child?
Oh, good grief. And that pretty much speaks for itself, folks. The tag team champions are in as much control as they can be, given this chaotic environment.
But the thing about it is, Greg Hunter, I mean, it's taken a long time to set up that huge ladder. It's given everybody a little bit of breathing room and a chance to get their way back up to their feet. I mean, they had to think of a whole lot more innovative way to get up to the titles for this one.
Drop toe hold into the smallest of the ladders by Seth Delay to Kyle Matthews. And a spinning kick by Adrian Hawkins. Matthews looks like he's about done. Big chop from Austin Creed. Seth Delay going to town on the attraction and deposits him over the top rope.
But Austin Creed doesn't see what's going on behind him. I mean, his partner's outside the ring. He's not on that ladder, and right now it looks like Bentley, I got my mind on Patrick Bentley and what we've seen earlier tonight. Seth Delay is going to ascend the ladder, and we could have new tag team champions. Delay could become a two-time tag team champion.
It looks like Andrew Alexander has other ideas. Forearms to the back of cool Seth Delay, the self-appointed chairman of NWA Anarchy.
I concur with that. He's a chairman.
And right now, Alexander setting up that second ladder, which is a good 5 feet shorter, but he is high enough to battle it out with Seth Delay. Now Delay seizes the high ground, so to speak, raining punches down from an unsteady perch. Oh, God almighty!
Oh, did you see that? I mean, he was literally just 2 rungs away from grabbing the tag team titles. He put his body on the line in a Hurricane Rana off the ladder. Both men are down. Hayden Young looking up at the belt. He is the only man right now that can be physically able to climb that ladder, Greg Hunter.
If you ever had a question what it means to be the NWA Anarchy Tag Team Champions, let there be no doubt in your mind now. These 6 men are leaving everything out here, risking permanent injury, career-threatening problems, career-threatening situations. Delay looking for I have no idea what to call that, a double backflip senton.
Greg Hunter, I mean...
Oh, and look at the attraction. He has set that ladder up in one of the corners. He is 25 feet in the air!
Oh! He just hit the flying squirrel from 25 feet in the air. He was inches from the tag team titles. He went down. He put his body on the line, and now we've got 6 men laying in the middle of the ring, Greg Hunter.
The ring looks like a graveyard. We are talking a veritable triage nightmare sitting inside the ring here at the Georgia Mountain Center in Gainesville. Kyle Matthews, the first one to anything that loosely resembles his feet. He's got the best chance right now, and he is maneuvering that massive ladder into position.
Greg Hunter, I mean, all he's got to do right now, I mean, literally all he has to do is climb as fast as he can. He can unfasten those belts, and the Hollywood Brunettes will walk out as the Anarchy Tag Team Champions, and he's halfway up. But look at Hayden Young.
How is that man moving?
Greg Hunter, I don't even have a good answer for that one.
The attraction. The attraction is making his way up the ladder. He is stopped by Andrew Alexander. Kyle Matthews is perhaps 6 feet from the tag team titles. Andrew Alexander is trying to stop the advance of Hayden Young. And Kyle Matthews continues his climb. Andrew Alexander, from that precarious position, has Hayden Young in a fireman's carry. Oh, good God!
Greg Hunter, this is it! The Sheeny curse from the ladder, Greg Hunter! They hit the Sheeny curse from the ladder. And once again, all 6 men are down in the ring. As you said, looking like a graveyard. Adrian Hawkins now getting his way back up to his feet. Awesome Austin Creed trying to reach out, trying to get some wits about him. I don't think we're going to have to worry about that from Andrew Alexander, Kyle Matthews, or Hayden Young. And Seth DeLay has already crept off to someplace too. Maybe a silent tomb somewhere, who knows? But Greg Hunter, this has been what Anarchy is all about. This has been the culmination of months of just friction between these 3 teams here in hostile environment.
Adrian Hawkins starting his long climb. He is perhaps 1, maybe 2 rungs ahead of tag team champion Austin Creed. Hawkins all the way up to the top of the ladder. He is touching the tag team titles, but Austin Creed meets him at the top. They're firing away, right hands trading back and forth. Hawkins again has his hands on the gold. Hawkins cracked his head. Austin Creed cracked the head of Adrian Hawkins against the top of that ladder, but right now, Andrew Alexander using that other ladder as a weapon and now wedging it. What in the world could he have in mind?
Greg Hunter, he wedged it right into the ribs before putting it behind that, into the rungs of that ladder. What is he gonna do here?
Folks, this is not career shortening, this is career ending. But these 6 men are willing to apparently risk their professional and perhaps mortal lives for the Anarchy Tag Team Championship. Andrew Alexander.
Oh, and he just took the long way down.
It's not the fall that hurts, folks. It's that sudden stop at the end.
And right now, awesome Austin Creed is like literally just within arm's reach to retain those titles for his team. But Kyle Matthews has ascended up the ladder very quickly, and he meets Austin Creed at the top.
Austin Creed having to fight another man off at the top of that ladder. And he is backdrop, good God, onto the ladder. Adrian Hawkins is down. Hayden Young is down. The Brunettes are down. And Seth DeLay cracks the ankle of Austin Creed with a steel chair. What is it going to take to become or to keep the Anarchy Tag Team titles?
Greg Hunter, everybody had forgotten about Seth DeLay. Seth DeLay comes back in, makes a big name for himself here, going after the ankle of Austin Creed. And right now, the Hollywood Brunettes, they're incapacitated. Kyle Matthews took, that had to be at least a 15, 19 feet, somewhere between 15 and 19 feet drop onto that ladder. And it looks like that Seth DeLay is the only one that's going to be able to get up and get that title. But wait a minute, Hayden Young springboards in.
Hayden Young sprinting up the ladder and goes after the knee of Seth DeLay. Right hand, a haymaker, and Seth DeLay takes the hard way down. Hayden Young is at the top of the ladder, and nobody is in sight. And Hayden Young has retrieved the tag team titles.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, and still your NWA Anarchy Tag Team Champions, the Awesome Attraction!
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just watched 6 young, hungry competitors put everything on the line to call themselves champions in NWA Anarchy. And my God, we've already seen an incredible night. We've seen people willing to pay the proverbial price, and we still have a double main event.
Greg Hunter, I've seen tons of ladder matches in my career. This definitely will go down, if not the best, definitely one of the best that I've ever had the privilege of seeing, one of the best I've ever had the privilege to have the call on, and it was brought to you right here on Hostile Environment 2007. But like you said, double main